Check, check, 1, 2, check. Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to start Comedy Sports? I said, are you ready to start Comedy Sports? Well, help me welcome the Blue Team for the 301 Showcase. Blue Team! Representing the Blue Team, we have Sid. Watch She Run. We have Stephanie Slow-Mo Ikahaha. We have Mo, Mighty Mo Max. And the captain, AJ Corbia Martinez. Now help me welcome the red team. sing. And now help me welcome your referee, Brooke E. Monster
Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome to Comedy Sports. Tonight is our 301 showcase. We have the blue team versus the red team for your laughs and entertainment. Yes, we still remember how to laugh. All right, that was a bad laugh. Okay, my name is Brooke. I'll be your referee this evening. Everybody say hi, Brooke. Hi, Brooke. Hi. Now I can't see. All right. As your referee, it's my job to call the games, to get suggestions, and to call the fouls. The first foul I may call is the out-of-bounds foul. Everybody say that and do the motion with me, please. The out-of-bounds foul. The out-of-bounds foul may be called when anybody says something lewd, crude, rude, disgusting, something offensive, just something that I don't like. When that happens, that offending player will have to probably be eliminated. Yeah, from the game. So be careful, all right? Now, this foul also pertains to the audience. Ooh. So I hope you brought your umbrellas. Now, so we just like to keep it a clean, nice, family, all-appropriate show. Thank you very much. And the second foul I may call is the groaner foul. So everybody show me your arms, let me arms, and here we go. Groaner foul. The groaner foul is called when anybody says something so pilly? I was combining painful with silly. It's something so pilly it makes you groan out in disgust. And can I have an example of that, Jamie?
Sure, I can give you that. Yeah, sure. What do you call a pile of kittens?
Oh, adorable, but what?
A meowton.
Oh. That was more adorable than a groan. But when that happens, this is my penalty flag for the groaner foul. That will be thrown onto the field, and that offending player at the end of the game will come up here and apologize to you, lovely fans, for having to make you groan, for the pilliness. I'm going to quote that, pilly. All right, so we also are making everything up here on the spot, just like I am doing right now, because, we're going to be getting suggestions from you. And so, because we need inspiration. So I'm going to come to you, I'm going to give you a clue what a suggestion I would like. So anywhere in the room, yell your first name.
Jerry.
All right, how about a color? We knew more colors than our names. How about your favorite type of food? Chartreuse. Your favorite food is chartreuse. I look forward to eating that later. Great. I think that's pretty good. So, players, I think we need to get this match started. Are we ready to get this show started? Yeah! I need to call those captains on the field. Yeah! Okay, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump. Or elbow. All right. Who unplugged? No wonder I'm not working right. All right. Somebody unplugged me. We got Captain Shruti and Captain AJ. We need to decide who's going to choose the opening round, all right? So we're going to do a little paper, rock, scissors. It's going to be on 3, not 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. The scissors somehow, no, you know what, this is like sideways paper, so that doesn't, the scissors just miss it. So you won. You won the toss there. Yeah. It was sideways paper. That doesn't go with the scissors. What would you like to have as an opening round game?
Switch interview.
Okay, do you accept?
Yes.
Great. Prepare your teams. Right, for the game of switch interview, we have 2 stools. We have this one, and we have this one. Everybody say, ooh. Right? 6 feet apart. All right. I know. Get a shot of that. All right. So this is an interview show. We have a guest, and we have a host, and they get interviewed, and we're going to get topics from you, and then I'll be rotating them throughout. So can I have a player up from each team up on the field, please? Take your appropriate Now, I would like a suggestion. How about right here on the first row? Let's get a suggestion for our first show.
Composting.
Composting. Great. I didn't even have to inspired. Composting is your first suggestion. Players, you ready for your Game Switch interview?
Yes!
Players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, here we go.
Welcome to Thursday night post-trash pickup news. Today, our favorite topic, we're going to talk about composting. And we have with us the Nobel Prize winning scientist, Dr. Dotterson, who has invented the most novel new way of composting that will blow our mind. Doctor, why won't you tell us in your own words about this new novel method?
Absolutely. I'm delighted to be here. I may say, we find these days that just about anything can be composted. You can start with your vegetables, your fruits, your waste foods, and so on, but we've taken it further. We can put your dead dog, your dead cat,
Switch! Red team to your, nope, so blue team member off, red team member on, and next blue team member out, please. So, you are saving money for something. What are you going to buy? A car is your suggestion. Here we go.
Welcome this evening to the BBC Cars for You Hour. We have here a rare example of a female car dealership owner, Miss Mary McPartland. Mary, can you tell us how you've managed to succeed in such a male-dominated industry?
I just flaunt my
Well,
style.
I can see that. Your style is very evident to all of us. What other techniques have you used, Mary, in your success in this industry?
I just ask them for advice. I just put it in their hands, you know?
And no doubt you get an awful lot of it.
I just, who knows, you know? I mean, success just comes to me.
What advice would you give to someone seeking a second-hand car?
Switch! Okay, blue team member, red team. Yep, next red team member up. Okay, you found something really interesting that you forgot you had. What is it?
Pocket watch.
A pocket watch!
Thank you for joining us today. We are here with another fascinating BBC special, an exclusive for the inventor of the pocket watch plus gaming. Can you tell us what inspired this revolutionary idea?
So, it all started because women don't have pockets that are large. And, you know, I mean, my partner is, he can fit in like his Game Boy, his Nintendo Switch, his PS4 in his pocket, but women don't have that option.
It's a real problem.
Yeah, so I decided to invent a pocket watch come gaming console that fits in a woman's pocket.
Switch! Kitties are adorable. What do you like to put in your freezer? Ice cream. Ice cream. Those two are not connected at all, by the way. Ice cream.
Hi, welcome back to Freezers for Us. Today we have with us Dr. Philosopher, PhD, Mr. Ice. Mr. Ice, please tell us about your latest flavor in your ice cream series, Ice Ice Baby.
Thank you for asking. I've been working on an ice cream made out of gravel.
Wow.
I've had to go to the Himalayas to collect the perfect kind of gravel for freezing and mixing with cream and sugar. And I am getting a terrific result. I'm getting a lot of support from the Dentistry Association.
Wow.
And so it'll be out in the spring, but you know, then it'll start melting.
What's something that starts with the letter L?
Llama.
Llama.
Hi, and welcome back. We've been chatting here with Dr. Jeremy Elderward, about his llama ranch in the Sierra Nevadas. So you were telling us how you managed to get them down from the high country into your corrals.
That's right.
I was wondering if you could explain a little bit more about that. I was wondering if you use any other animals like dogs or anything to assist you.
No, just carrots.
Carrots?
Dangle a carrot right in front of its face, not too close. You don't want to get bit by those big chompers.
Do you ever use a stick?
No sticks, no.
No sticks, just
all
carrots?
natural, all natural. Just fingers and carrots.
Switch! What's your favorite fairy tale?
Mulan.
Mulan.
So, welcome. We've got Mulan here, back from battle. Mulan, tell us about your feats out on the battlefield.
Well, it is great to be here, first of all. But I find myself concerned for my family's well-being. No one higher up is going to be seeing this, correct?
No, just no one higher up.
Switch! How about a favorite toy as a child?
Yo-yo.
What do you got? Lots of toys! Perfect! Great! Lots of toys is a suggestion.
Hello, and welcome back to the Knick Knack Podcast. We're here with Bill Schwartz, was the name. Bill Schwartz is the illustrious businessman who, over his 30-year career, was able to create the world's largest collection of toys. Bill, how could you devote so much of your time to something so superficial, one might say?
I don't think superficial is the word I'd use for it. The time wasn't really the issue. It was the acquisition of the toys that presented certain difficulties, but theft was the principal method by which I acquired such a large...
What's your favorite thing to cook for dinner?
Ramen.
Ramen!
Welcome. Welcome once again to Exotic Cuisine this evening. We have with us Professor Simon Schwarzheimer of Harvard University, who has developed a food which he claims can feed the mind of the most advanced and sophisticated student. Dr. Schwarzheimer, explain to us, what have you discovered?
So this is a new type of ramen. It's not like any other kind of ramen. This is a ramen where you have to take it out of the bag and freeze it before you can eat it. And it's so good. We put so much freezers in it, our students just take it out of the freezer and eat it. And now they have way more time to do their assignments. And they're doing really, really good. They even send me death threats saying, one more assignment, you'll be out of a job, you'll be out of a house. It's so amazing. Very motivated students.
Highly motivated student. Tell us.
Switch! Something you keep secret in your pocket. Sit.
Here.
Sorry. Sit. What was that? Headphones!
And welcome to Audio Times, which is a radio show. We have with us, although you cannot see, the inventor of the headphone we have brought back from the past. Welcome to 2024. Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Oh, sorry, what?
we didn't bring you from the past just so you can sit and listen to your music. Please answer some of our questions.
Oh, okay.
Why did you invent the ever troublesome, the bane of parents everywhere, the headphones?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really listening to you.
And that's time for the game of Sweet Tinderbook! Give it up for Bill, please! Okay, so now I'm going to come to my lovely audience here, and you're going to decide who's going to get the points for that team, whether it was the blue team or the red team. So we're going to do the cheer meter. Yay! I'm suspending the cheer meter. So I want you to yell and cheer for the one that you want to get the points to. So we go ahead and cheer for the blue team. All right, now cheer for the red team. That's all aboard for the red team, I believe. So we're going to give 5 points to the red team.
Well, those 5 big points, the red team takes the lead 5-0. Back to you.
Thank you. All right, now I need a captain. Shruti on the field, please. Bye. All right, you are in the lead, so now you get to play your first choice game. What would you like to play?
New choice.
Good choice. Go ahead and prepare your team. You just bought a new apartment, and you're so excited because you're going to put this there. What is this?
A couch.
A couch. Was that a cat or a couch? Couch. Okay. Couch is your suggestion. For the game of new choice, red team will be playing out of scene, and once in a while I get to play with this lovely whistle that Jamie let me because mine's not here, it's at home. And I'll be saying new choice, and they have to say or do something new in replace of what they just said or did. Okay? Please, come on up, take the field. Are you ready for your game of new choice?
Yes.
Let's see it.
All right, honey. Well, let's. What do you think of this couch?
I don't like it.
Is it too green?
It is too green and it's too soft.
Yeah.
Penelope, new choice.
It is too green and it's too modern.
New choice.
It's too smelly. No, I don't like that. I can't smell of it. No, I. You see, it smells of.
Steve, new sniff.
I tend to agree. It smells too smelly. I think we need something a little bit less smelly.
Less smelly.
Have you smelled this one?
Oh. Oh, now that is how a couch is supposed to smell. That is.
Fruity, new entrance.
Smelly, 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 really bad. Smelly, smelly, smelly. It's not your fault.
I can't smell the couch. This cat is interrupting my smell sensors.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not a cat. I'm the owner of this store.
Singing about your smelly cat song, it was distracting, and all I could hear louder than I could see.
Well, we're looking for a couch with a different fragrance.
So allow me.
Fruity, new choice.
Are you sure you want a new fragrance? I mean, this is incredible.
New choice.
I mean, this is divine.
New choice.
I mean, this reminds me of my mom's cooking.
New choice.
I mean, this is...
New choice.
Oh my God! Do you like that couch?
I don't know. I'll have to smell it. I'm thinking.
All right, Penelope, new reaction. New reaction.
What kind of couch are you trying to sell my wife?
So this is actually the couch that you would buy if you want to rob someone else's house. You pretend like you're a furniture mover, and then you take this to their house, and then they pass out, like your wife here, and then you just steal their stuff.
Does it come with free delivery?
New choice. Steve, new choice.
Can you help me carry it out?
New choice.
Ooh, how much does it cost?
New choice.
Does it come in any other colors?
New choice.
I like it.
New choice.
I hate it.
New choice.
Can I take a minute to just feel it out?
You feeling it out.
It's a little bit firm.
Hey, look at that!
And that's time for the game of your choice! Yay! Give Penelope back her money. Okay, we saw the red team. Let's get the blue team captain, AJ, on the field!
noticed that.
play.
Foreign film.
Foreign film, excellent. Prepare your team. I am getting the name of a made-up. What, do I want a made-up country? Well, how do I do this, Jamie? A made-up country?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, thank you. It's been a while. Can I have a made-up country?
Wakanda.
Say that again.
Wakanda.
Honda?
Wakanda's a real place.
Yes.
Okay, it's a real place. I want a made-up fake place.
Wolfbanistan.
Wolfbanistan. Wolfbanistan. And I need a title of a film from Wolfbanistan. So you're making up.
A day in the life of the mayor.
The day in the life of the mayor. There's a lot of things to remember. Wolfbanistan is your country. The day in the life of the mayor is the title of your film. So two players are going to be acting out a film in the language of Wolfbanistan, and the other two are going to be interpreting what they say in English. Players are ready for your game of foreign film?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Begin.
From the Canned Food Film Festival, the new and the latest hit from our best filmmakers of Afghanistan, presenting
A Day in the Life of the Mayor from Afghanistan's finest theater.
Kimmy Shonen. Alamagan.
I wonder where I put my pencil.
Keep it down and down. Sound and down. For the done.
I'm gonna lend you my pencil, but I need it back by Tuesday 5 p.m.
Inusonen? Rabatana. Imisa.
These are your favorite pencils? You're going to lend them to me? Thank you.
I will give you all my pencils as long as you tell the cops not to look toward my business.
Reflexione.
What's in it for me?
Kabenduben, Friedenstein, Vatertun, Boga, to that.
I'm gonna talk to my friend, the pencil factory owner, and they'll give you so many pencils that won't fit in your 1,000 SFT house right by Clay. I know where you live.
Imriso. Sierra. Commandant.
That's a very intriguing offer. But is there more?
Sapo. Tipata. Akuribata. Fortsteinen? Tibada. Oh no.
Oh, you want more? Huh. Let me think. You know what? Do you want to be alive by next Tuesday?
Senea. Falcon. Siminone. Ratatakabana.
Tuesday? Wednesday? I want the whole week.
Fortenstein. Frau Ma. Kommen to me. Put it on.
All right, you want to live. Here, look at these addresses. Make sure nobody comes here Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Saturday nights.
Filminkon. Sion Senua?
How about me? Am I invited?
Portugal. See?
Sure, why not? I'm short-handed on Saturdays anyway.
Alright, that's the time! Can we get a applause down there for the blue team? Okay, my lovely audience, we saw the game of New Choice from the red team and the game of foreign film from the blue team. You're going to try to decide who's going to get the points for that round. So let's do the cheerometer again. So here we go. Let's cheer for the red team this time. All right, and now let's cheer for the blue team. Okay, I think that's going to be the blue team. 5 points to the blue team.
Oh, those 5 big points. The score is now tied at 5.
Thank you, Jamie. Now,
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. We've gotten to our head-to-head game in the middle, and I'm going to choose the game that I'm going to challenge them to, the game of story. All right, so all the players on the field, move that corner for me, please. And we're going to be telling you a story one person at a time. Now I need to get a title of a story. I want you to make up the title of a story for me. Give me a descriptive word.
Slippery.
Slippery. Now somebody give me a noun.
Toucan.
The Slippery Toucan is going to be the title of our story. Now, these lovely people are only allowed to talk. If you can pull in just a little bit more curve for me here, thanks. Are they only allowed to talk when I am pointing at them? And they have to stop talking when I remove my hand. And I have to choose the next person to talk, and so forth. And they have to pick up right in the middle of where the word is said, where the sentence is said, where the story is said. If they don't pick up correctly, I will call them out of there. Say that with me. They will be out of there. That was totally weird. I don't really do it. I don't remember. Okay. So, yeah, it was a Slippery Toucan. Players here. Oh, I turned my microphone on just now, just letting you know. Yay!
Now we can hear you.
The Slippery Toucan is the title of our story. Players, you ready for your game of story?
Absolutely,
Yes!
yeah.
All right, here we go.
A long time ago, on the slippery slopes of Mount Toucan, began our adventure with 2 little kids. The 2 little kids were obviously on slippery slopes of Toucan. They were slipping everywhere. They just wanted to get home on a rainy day where it's extra slippery. They
Came from Portland, so they were no strangers to the rain. And this little brother and sister, Mr. and Miss Dance-A-Lot, were waiting to get home after they had gone to the playground. They were extremely scared that they might slip all the way home, but they
Didn't have much trouble at all due to their Portland upbringing. However, on this fateful day, as they made their way home, they saw a flash of color in the mountains.
Did you see that, mister? Asked Miss. No, said Miss. I was looking down at the grass. Okay, said Mister. So he started looking at the grass too.
See if there was any movement of birds, perhaps. And he looked into the shrubbery and decided, oh, look, there are birds there. And they seem to have gigantic snouts.
Like a toucan, which is the namesake of this mountain that they've been visiting. So, they slipped all the way down to the ground from
The tree in which they had been observing the rare and multicolored toucan. Toucans are typically black, but these toucans were all the colors of the rainbow. Every feather was a different shade, and their beaks, the beaks of each toucan was different.
Oh! You didn't cut off when I pulled my arm away. Sorry, Penelope. They up, out of there. Slip a little bit this way for me. The Slippery Toucan, Chapter 2.
Mr. and Miss, or as they like to be named, Jack and Jill, ended up going down the hill because they slipped all the way down.
From the mountain. So they skidded their knees and they needed a band-aid, which they were on.
Not able to find, so they rubbed some dirt in it.
From the top of the mountain, their mother, Mrs. Dances a Lot, shouted down,
Where have you been going all this way down? We just...
Returned from the shop, and we have your ice cream that you asked for.
And Band-Aids. So they went over and tried.
To eat their ice cream and put on a band-aid at the same time.
And then report to their insurance because they just suffered an injury.
When in from the outside window flew
The most beautiful toucan that they had ever seen.
And they forgot about their band-aid.
so once more they just rubbed some.
Dirt in it and went along.
With the toucan as it scooped.
oil.
Sorry, too much of a stall. Molly is out of there. The Slippery Toucan, Chapter 3.
It was on any other Sunday. It was like any other Sunday.
What day was it? Sorry, AJ, he is out of there. The Slippery Toucan, Chapter 4.
The slipperiest toucan of all showed up, and you could see all of the colors of the
Rainbow, just like any other Sunday. They were beautiful in color and they looked like
The magical unicorn's farts. Because all unicorns actually have farts that have color, unlike human beings whose farts are invisible. So they started smelling the farts.
Do you realize I stopped pointing at you like a minute ago? Red team! She was so invested in the unicorn farts. Alright, Chapter 5.
The mother knocked Jack to get him out of his dreams of unicorn farts and pointed to the
furry Jill, who was tending to her band-aid still, and she
was surprised to see a toucan stealing the
ice cream cone from her brother's hand. So she said, Mom,
The toucan's taking away
my ice cream cone
and left the receipt.
in the bag. So she
can't return it. Now, the toucan went
to the grocery store to buy another ice cream cone for Jack that he stole because he felt
Very sad that the toucan took the worst.
part of the ice cream. Nobody likes
the sprinkles. So he left the sprinkles
For his sister Jill, because that's how much he hated her. And he said, I'm going to leave all the
sprinkles for.
the toucan.
So the toucan.
can eat the sprinkles.
Sorry, you didn't stop talking. I pulled my hand away. He is out of there. Final 2 players. Here we go. Chapter 6. Yay!
So
The toucan went to
were
the
flying
battlefield
around
and he
eating
wanted
all of the
to
sprinkles that they
eat
could
some
find,
cherries on top
and they
because
couldn't
maraschino
find
cherries
any
are
more
the worst
sprinkles
part, and-
because
Oh.
they were all eaten.
He failed to cut up. The red team is the winner. Sorry, 5 points
Back to you.
I loved how Stephanie was just like, and then the two cameras. You tell him that story.
That's right.
He did this. It was very delightful. All right, what do we got? 10 to 5. So I need a red team captain on the field, please. Yay! Okay, you are now in the lead, so now you're going to go play a game in the next first round. What do you want to play?
We'd like to play slow-mo.
Okay, great. You're going to need to borrow a blue team member. Who do you want to borrow?
Stephanie, please.
All right, Stephanie, come on up. So join the red team over
She
there.
can finish telling her story to
Yeah, she can finish telling her story. Okay. So for the game of slow-mo, what's an activity that you like to do that, gosh, you really wish it was an Olympic sport?
Knitting.
Knitting?
Eating.
Teething?
Eating.
Eating. It is kind of a sport. We're going to go with knitting, okay? Your sport is knitting, all right? Now what's going to happen is two players are going to be up here, and they're going to be showing you knitting like an Olympic-style sport. It was going to be in super slow motion, while two people are going to be over here on the microphone commentating. So can I get the two commentators over here, please? Thank you very much. And let's get the two performers on the field. So, and thank you, Jamie. Are you ready for the music to get us started, players? Are you ready for your game of slow-mo?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're doing. Begin.
And you join us here at the 2022 Olympic Knitting Championship. We have here the ladies singles, and on our left we have in the red we have Janet, and on our right in the blue we have Mary, two of the most accomplished performers, practitioners of this sport. Jack, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, Bernice, I've got to say, on the right, we've got the most fanciful pile of yarn that I've ever seen. Look at that stack. It's so immaculate. And then they're off. Look at them slowly knitting as slow as they can go, making sure that they've never missed a single knot.
This is a slow start. I'm a little concerned. that they've each set off too cautiously. What's this? Mary is making a move. She's accelerating. She's slipping. She's slipping a stitch. This is a tactical move. Early in the competition to slip a stitch this soon.
You know, I've never seen such technique. I haven't seen it in must be years.
She's taking a real chance here. I'm not sure that this is the right tactic, but what have we got? What have we got from her opponent?
Well, her opponent, it looks like she's sticking to the classics, going with the over-under and underneath over.
I think she's knitting one, then purling another. That's what I think she's up to here. And what's this? Could this be?
Oh.
Is she going for the 360? We have never seen this in competition, not in the ladies' competition. Could she be intending to complete a full rotation while knitting?
Bernie,
this has never been done before.
I think she might just pull it off. And look, Janet is coming over, toppling her pile of yarn.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. The judges will not like this. They will not like this.
No, not one bit. I tell you, Bernice, I've never seen such a poor display of sportsmanship in my life.
It's a disgrace. I'm not sure what's happening now. This is degenerating into farce, really.
You've got to admire that kick, though. I've never seen such a nice technique.
It is, I know.
And Janet is standing. She's the last one standing in this knitting competition.
And that's time for the game of slow-mo. Before it gets too much more dangerous than what we have been going on. Okay, thank you very much, red team. Let's get blue team captain on the field. Okay, AJ, you got to top that. What are you going to play?
It's gonna be tough. We're gonna be playing a press conference.
Oh, okay, great. So I got to send one of your team members outside.
Yes.
Who are we sending up?
Myself.
Okay, Goodbye, AJ. Everybody say goodbye, AJ.
Bye, AJ.
He's gonna hurry up outside the door there, and then we're gonna get our suggestions for you so that he cannot hear what we are going to say. Make sure that goes first. Thank you, Jay. All right. So what I need to get is some sort of celebration in life, like something that you look forward to or you celebrate that part of your life.
Divorce.
Rob, spring up.
Divorce?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go with divorce. And can I have a fictional character?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. This is the press conference of Winnie the Pooh declaring that he's getting it. Okay, so AJ is going to be this character announcing this, but he doesn't know who he is or what he's announcing. And his team is going to be out here. I don't know where you're going to be standing, but they're going to be standing off asking questions. How about like right there so that AJ can stand here? And this will be his little booth here. They'll be asking questions to hint to him what his suggestions are. So let's go ahead and bring AJ back in the room. Welcome back, AJ!
It's AJ!
AJ, this is your press conference booth, so face out this way for me, please, all right?
Of course.
Players, are you ready for your game of press conference?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's see it.
Thank you all for being here today. As you understand, I'm certain this has been a long time coming. I will be taking questions now. Yes.
Hello, Brock from Tranquil Times. I just want to say how huggable you are. If we didn't have our distance protocols
Or the pandemic, I
I'm
understand.
sure you need a hug
I
right
would
about
definitely give you a hug, random citizen. Any more questions?
Yeah.
Yes, you there in the back.
It's Morris from the Living Stuffed Animal Quarterly.
Thank you, Jeff.
And I was just wondering, what is Christopher Robin now going to go do something else?
Well, it's difficult to ever really know what Christopher Robin does. He just kind of does his own thing. One day he's there, other days he's not there.
Yeah, I understand.
But that's besides the point for today. Today's a day of celebration, I think. Any more questions? Yes.
Go ahead.
So,
Yes, Brock.
as someone who's so deeply associated with honey, are you going to have difficulty going home and yelling, "Honey, I'm home"? What do you plan to say instead?
Thanks for reminding me, Brock. I plan on saying, I don't know what I would say. I've always said, "Honey, I'm home." It just worked. I'll get back to you on that, Brock. Yes.
Yes, we're getting a question in. This is Claudia from Attorney General Magazine, and we just were wondering how expensive has this process been for you?
Oh, very, very expensive. It started as a small habit, and then it grew and grew and grew, and I grew and grew and grew. It was time for a change. It was time for a change.
So, it was such a wonderful news years ago when the relationship first began, and it was accepted worldwide. And then you formalized it. And I'm just wondering, are the attorney bills for this, I don't know exactly what to call it, for this sad moment, are you meeting a lot of bills?
Yes, in fact, I met a man named Bill Smith. He was a very nice guy. He was capable of getting that all sorted out for me. I'm not really a numbers person, as you might understand. Yes, Brock, you again.
We have heard that from Bill Smith you've accepted either a show called I am yellow and I am mellow, or to be the new mascot for Yellowstone National Park? Which of these two are you picking?
Well, neither of those I am at liberty to say at the moment, just due to contract negotiations. But keep a lookout. Keep a lookout. Yes.
More of a comment than a question. We would just like to say you have our support, and I know you have a lot of really great friends in that wooded location. Thank you.
Yes, I have so many. In fact, they've kept me company for most of this time throughout all of it. It's been tough. I've not been able to be alone at all recently. It has been wonderful to be surrounded by such a great support system. Yes, Brock.
In light of your financial troubles, some of your friends abandoning you. We've heard reports that Donkey may now star in Shrek.
Donkey? Who told you Donkey was starring in Shrek? I was alongside him. I'm not at liberty to say at the moment.
Okay, do we have a feel of what's going on?
Sure. I'm Winnie the Pooh. And I've not sworn off honey. I am getting a divorce with.
And that's time for the Game of Press Conference. Winnie the Pooh getting a divorce. That was your suggestion. Okay. Good old Winnie the Pooh. So we saw the red team slow-mo, the blue team's press conference. Once again, we're going to do the cheer-o-meter. Let's see, cheer for the blue team. And for the red team. Blue team? Okay, it's longer for the blue team. 5 points to the blue team.
Those 5 big points, the blue team is tied with the red team to 10. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Well then, we've come to our last chance round, everybody. Welcome to our last chance round. Welcome. Our last chance round. So everybody, please take the field. Come on up. Yay! This is the moment where we want to make you groan. So the groaner foul is going to be eliminated. Okay. So we're going to be coming up here and delivering as bad jokes as possible. But we're going to be basing it off the game of Back in My Day. So let's say I would come to you and give you a suggestion of cows, and I would come up and I would say, back in my day, we didn't have cows. We got our milk from an udder animal. Thanks, Jamie. I know you haven't heard that one before.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. So anytime we make you laugh, chortle, chidle, guffaw, groan, you'll get a point for the team, and you'll hear a bell.
Ding.
Okay, there's the bell. And if you get crickets and silence, or if you have to really explain it with a list of like why your joke works, you probably won't get a point, and not a ding. All right. So my microphone's attacking me. So to get us started, yeah. Sure, we had cows back in my day, but what's something that you didn't have back in your childhood that's now?
Ladders.
Ladders. That's a very good one. Great. Ladders is your suggestion. Players, are you ready for your game of Back in My Day?
Yes!
Sit.
Back in my day, we didn't have ladders. We just had to try to jump really high and hope we reached.
Back in my day, we had no ladders. You want to step up in life? Get a job. Back in my day, we had no ladders. The firemen just came and stared at it. Like
Back in my day, we didn't have ladders. We just had to climb up a snake.
Back in my day, we didn't have ladders, so the song "Just Put a Rung on It" didn't really work.
Back in my day, we didn't have ladders. The bell just rung.
All right. Thank you for the ladders. From the back, something that you really like right now that you just don't think you could ever give up.
peanut butter.
Peanut butter. All right, peanut butter.
Back in my day, we didn't have peanut butter. We just took nuts and found a masher.
Back in my day, we didn't have peanut butter. We had to have ketchup and jelly sandwiches.
Back in my day, we had no peanut butter. We didn't have diabetes either.
All right, let's move on from that. Something that you can't afford.
Electric car.
Electric car. Okay.
Back in my day, we didn't have electric cars. Heck, we didn't even have electricity.
Back in my day, we didn't have electric cars. We just walked to the store in 2 feet of snow both ways, back and forth.
Back in my day, we didn't have electric cars. If we wanted to go anywhere, we had to electrocute a horse.
Back in my day, we had no electric cars. Tesla was just that bloke down the road.
Back in my day, we didn't have electric cars. We just had cars.
Back in my day, we didn't have electric cars. I know, shocking, right?
Okay. What's a modern convenience in your kitchen?
Air fryer.
Ooh, air fryer.
Back in my day, we didn't have air fryer. We were frying potatoes and stuff. Not air.
Back in my day, we didn't have air fryers. We just used a blowtorch on the environment.
Back in my day, we didn't have air fryers. If we wanted hot food, we just had to breathe really hard all over it.
Back in my day, we didn't have air fryers. We had flying monks.
What's your favorite game?
Video games.
Video games. Video games.
Back in my day, we didn't have video games. You just have to play games with a real person.
Back in my day, we didn't have video games. We only had radio games.
Back in my day, we didn't have video games. We just didn't talk to each other anyway.
Back in my day, we didn't have video games. We called him Super Mario because he could lift a couch.
That's time for the game of Back in My Day. We're on Super Mario lifting the couch. Okay, thank you for coming tonight and supporting our 301 class showcase. You've been very helpful in giving us suggestions and just being really supportive for all of your friends and family up here. We need to thank a few people tonight. Thank you, Jay, for helping out on tour.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Marianne, for handling our screen and actual and streaming us on the internet and the web and the live and everything. And Carissa, thank you, Carissa.
Thank you, Carissa.
And on our sound tonight, and also the 301 instructor, that's Jamie Montgomery. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Let's find out who won this.
Before we find out who won, after tonight's match, we're going to stick around for a little Q&A.
Just a little question and answer.
Yeah, a little Q&A
Just a
session.
little Q&A.
All right.
All right. Let's find out who won this match. Let's have a little drum roll, please.
Well, that last round was back and forth and back and forth. But by the final score of 23 to 20, the winners are the Red Team!
Great job, guys. Great job, guys. Good job. There you go.
Nice job, everybody. Nice job, Reds.
Comedy Sports Tonight was brought to you by Thank you all. Stephanie Slow-Mo Ikaha. Steve Sunshine. Sid Washiran. Penelope Greet to me. The captain of the red team, Shruti, well she can see. And the captain of the winning team, the blue team, AJ Porvia Martinez. And your referee, Brookie Monster Chamberlain.
Okay, players, grab your benches. Look at that.
There we go, all right.
Take a seat. Come on up, Jamie. So, if you've got any questions about the experience of taking a class at Comedy Sports, if you have any questions at all about us, for whatever reason, we would just be happy to share information about our experience in learning improv and stuff. So, does anybody have any questions?
How long is a semester?
How long is it class? Okay, great.
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
So this class was 8 weeks, and 101, the first level, was 7 weeks, and then 201 is 7 weeks, and then this is 8 weeks. So this class is after all those 3 series of classes.
And you get to do a show afterwards.
Including this week.
Class.
Yes.
8 is including this?
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting full credit for this.
They all got an A.
Yes!
You all passed.
First A. Any other questions?
What was your favorite moment over the course of your classes?
And you don't have to say me. I know you want to say.
If anybody wants to.
Yeah, anybody answer, yeah.
Overcoming fears.
Overcoming fears.
I found myself thinking over the things I should have said when I was doing it.
No favorite
But that
moments,
was
it sucked.
fun.
Sorry, go on, Bo.
I think the best moments when you leave class and get to the train station and the train's just there waiting for you. Somehow we ended the class on a perfect note. That's good.
My favorite part was learning to breathe before speaking. It's helped me not just in this class, but outside this class. It's a godsend.
I think for me it was learning to sort of play with relationships between the people in a scene, and I really enjoyed that.
I like learning that we don't have to try to be funny. Like, just there are times where we just have conversations and just start cracking up at, we were talking about slippers or socks one time.
Oh, yeah.
It's just crazy. It just, I don't know how it was fun, and it started off just talking about socks.
It's a compilation of you had to be there stories, so
Yeah.
it's hard to say what our favorite moment is, because I come home and I say to my partner, like, oh, it was so funny when we did this and we did this, and it doesn't sound nearly as funny when you explain it, but it's the best time.
Improv is kind of, you have to be there to experience it.
Yeah.
Whether
Exactly.
you watch it,
You're all
watching
part of
your
that.
you are experiencing it when you watch it.
So you're all part of a you just had to be there moment right now.
So you can't tell anyone else
It's like
about
if you were to watch an improv show on the television or something, it's not the same as being in person and experiencing it. So it's so much better being live than being not live on the screens.
I agree. Oh, on the screen. Oh, sorry.
Any other questions? Yes.
Do you guys practice at all in between classes or dive into resources to help you get better or feel more comfortable?
I watch Whose Line Is It during work and call it research. Don't tell my boss.
Most of the class is just kind of practicing. There's very rarely are we being taught anything. We're just like, here's how we do a game, here's how this game works, and then we play it, and we might get better at playing it as time goes on.
You saying they taught us nothing?
Yes.
Wait. We do learn stuff.
I found myself occasionally taking a strange voice and character in my daily interactions with people who don't know me. And it was really fun and amusing and a little scary to buy something from the clerk and you're not letting them know you're doing something different. It's fun though.
So Sid and I live together, and we've been playing a lot of fun games just around the house, and that's been a lot of fun.
That's why you're so damn good at them.
We haven't,
No,
as
my
a
life's a
group,
joke.
come together outside classes to do anything, but I know Stephanie and I talked about possibly doing that, and if anyone from this group is interested in doing that,
That would be awesome.
we'd be happy to, and do some practice and maybe try some of the games we've played in the past, and just practice the games that we like and so on, because for me, it's practicing it is not in order to be funny. It's something the techniques I learn in the evenings I spend here are things I can simply apply in situations outside of here. It improves your ability to listen. You listen differently in conversations you're having, whether that's with people you know or strangers you meet when you've done improv. It changes the way you listen, and it changes the way you observe, and you start to notice things that you hadn't noticed before. And that may just be entertaining, or it may actually be useful. And for me, it's been extremely useful. And I wouldn't ever have imagined myself when I started here. I've never done anything like this until I did the 101 class here, going all the way through to 301. And I think going back to the question about what have you most enjoyed, or your most, the moment you remember, it's simply wanting to carry on doing this, because I didn't expect it. I made myself do this for my own reasons. And I ended up enjoying it and wanting to do more of it, because it changes the way you think.
Playing characters even outside, like behaving differently or talking differently, really helps, because if you mess up, they can't give a cop a good description because you were faking it out.
Yeah, and games like New Choice too, same thing. It's just like, how many different ways can I approach this one situation, and it's super applicable to like work. Like, I don't know how this guy wants me to react, so there's 500 different ways I can do it. Let me just pick one, I guess. But
That's some good points all around. I love what Penelope said about you listen different, because you pick up words that you don't like pick up like on a normal conversation. I find myself listening to people talk, and they'll say a word, and that word will stick in my head like the whole day.
Just like pilly.
Exactly, like pilly. Like I'll be thinking about that tonight, and I'll probably say it next week.
Started a new trend.
Exactly. I have a question from somebody in the back.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to do?
What's our favorite thing to do?
We did a lot of our favorite things to do today.
What's our favorite game? Okay. What's your favorite improv game that you've learned so far?
My favorite would be New Choice and like Forward Reverse. We do a game where the referee just at any point can say forward and reverse, and whatever we've done in the scene, if they say reverse, we now have to do everything backwards. And it's just so fun, involving physical aspects, because anytime you do that physical aspect, the referee will likely just make you redo that physical movement over and over and over again. It's a lot of fun. Sorry, that's my answers.
What's that tree game? I'm a tree.
I'm a tree.
A warm-up game. I'm a
So
tree.
warm-up.
That one's fun. I like playing that game. Yeah, that one's fun. Everybody's always a nut, and then it turns into chaos.
Well, that's just how life works, isn't it?
I think all the fun games are very, very fun.
Fun games are good, yeah.
I really like story, but as you could tell today, I'm not always very good at it because I get too involved.
I was so ready to finish people's sentences, so that when she pointed at me first, I was like, how do you start a sentence?
That's a weird skill to have outside, though. You're not
I'm always ready.
I'm partial to a foreign movie. I enjoy that one. The thing that I felt was, over this whole thing, was that you have to drop your defensiveness. You can't defend any part of yourself. You just have to open up to your partners. And for me, this has created a kind of love bubble for our crew, for our group. You know, especially someone, I'm in my 70s and the other people aren't. And I've really enjoyed interacting regardless of age. I was not separated in any way. We were just players. And I'm getting a little verklempt. It was good.
The nice thing about what we do, because it's improv, because it's not theatre of other kinds, is you can be who you want to be. And if Mo wants to be a 7-year-old girl, he can be one. And if I want to be an 82-year-old man, I can do that too. And it's completely liberating. Nobody cares. And it's sometimes fun to do that and to take on a totally different character, which even with my accent I can sometimes do.
And you can be the expert in unicorn fights.
Yeah.
Unicorn farts.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard that on stage.
Welcome.
At least you did
Any
swear
other
it.
questions for us? Yes.
Is the class associated with any nearby schools for like college credits or anything?
It used to be. We did have some comedy sports connections through a couple different universities and high schools as well. That kind of fell apart over the last couple of years, obviously. But we hope to kind of start reaching out and doing that again.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we have a few team members on our team. Shane is from the high school league, from Jen Hunter. Mount Hood Community College, we'd have done there too, and a couple people, yeah. We used to do it. Hopefully it'll spur back up. Cool.
Any more questions?
Well, thank you very much
Yes,
for coming
thank
out
you,
tonight.
yes.
Those are all great answers, questions, and answers. Where do you go from here?
Yes. Where do you go from here, Brooke?
Well, now you can start playing with the Rec League, which is now Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock, 7 to 9. You come any Wednesday you want, and you get me and others as well. Yes. A couple of our players actually right there. Here to come support you. Yay! And Marissa.
Thanks, guys.
So now they are able to play on our Rec League team, which plays. Hopefully, we'll get some shows started here soon again.
Yes, that would be good.
So, thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night.